Postmodern Juke. God damn it. Every time I don't talk for a while, I unconsciously forget. Postmodern Jukebox. Their version of Africa with Casey Abrams there. Before that, Exerbia. Hey, go and follow him on the YouTubes. He's a pretty cool dude. As you can see, smart and funny. And also makes videos, so he's a triple threat. I know that's not what that means, but shut up. Joy Division. Division. Say words. Good. Shadow Play. Of Monsters and Men. King and Lionheart. We started with Todd in the Shadows. Train Records. Hey, you should follow and like and all that shit. Todd, he's on YouTube. He's good people. And he makes good stuff. And it will keep you entertained. Hooray. Oh, it is not. It's Tuesday night, but we are doing Radio Dead Air anyway. We're gonna finish this motherfucker. God damn it. I could have, tonight, we could have done this. We could have done ASMR, Radio Dead Air. Would you have liked that? ASMR, Radio Dead Air. Me talking very quietly to everybody. Have you enjoyed the music tonight? Has it been very good? Have you liked it? We could have done Radio Dead Air ASMR. That would have been nice. Sure, it's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay, everybody. You're gonna be fine. It's better. Yeah. What the hell am I even thinking trying to do this shit tonight? God damn it. Don't like that. Yeah, no one likes that. No one does. It's very unsettling, I'm quite sure. I mean, you can hear me and everything, but it's very unsettling. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not go to Camelot. This is a silly place. Get out of the shot. Get out of the shot. There we go. Good. So, Telltale Games. If you've been following this, within the course of a day or so, Telltale Games just popped out of existence, more or less. And it's been overall kind of shitty, but not for anyone who's actually an executive at Telltale. They seem to be just fine. What happened was, due to Grady, you're upstaging me, man. Back there licking himself and shit. So what happened was, due to some utter mismanagement, which, oddly enough, was reported on as far back as March of this year, and everyone seems to kind of forgot about, Telltale Games ran out of money at a stellar rate. They were banking on some sort of cash infusion. Word is they were trying to get AMC and some Korean game studio to invest in them. And they weren't just trying, they considered it a done deal, to the point they didn't even consider what would happen if the deal didn't happen. As recently as last week, they were hiring people who were set to start next week, some of whom moved across the country, uprooted their whole lives for a new job at Telltale Games. And then all of a sudden today, or well, a few days ago, Telltale Games said, yeah, we're done. We're out of money. We're fucked. Because this deal didn't go through. They were telling people the very next day, yeah, get your stuff. You have to be out of the building in 30 minutes. I'm not making that up. They shut down email immediately. It was crazy how fast it happened. So now, Telltale Games, the last 2 episodes of the Walking Dead series, they're trying to farm it out to someone else to produce. Meanwhile, there are 250 some odd employees of Telltale Games that are getting no severance. Their health insurance runs out. No holiday pay. Nothing. None of the shit they're owed. They're getting nothing. But the people who work at Telltale, the executives for Telltale, are presumably still getting some sort of a profit on farming out the last bits of The Walking Dead to get that completed. And while I'm sure fans of the series are happy at the idea of getting the last of The Walking Dead, at least, the people who actually made the game are getting royally fucked. I don't think that's very good. In fact, there's the process of a class action lawsuit right now to deal with the fact that Telltale did not give the proper notifications, did not inform anyone, was even still hiring people, though they knew the financial situation of their company. This was straight up mismanagement. You don't put yourself in a position where everything hinges on a crucial deal and then just go ahead and consider that deal done, over, ready, done, even when it's not. You don't ever count on anything unless there's a contract signed. Because, worst case scenario there, if there's a contract signed, you can sue somebody. If somebody just backs out of a deal, oops. And it's really made me really consider how these games get made in the first place. It's something we're going to have to start taking a look at if we're fans of games, is how the sausage gets made. Because while they're a lot of fun and we enjoy ourselves and they're kind of, an everyday part of entertainment now, we can't really take the production for granted anymore. We saw a little bit of this when voice actors started pressing studios back because voice actors have a union. Developers don't. And they need one. I mean, the voice actor strike, the voice actors did not get everything they were looking for, but they did wrest some concessions out of the industry. Developers need to be able to do that too. Developers need to know that they have recourse against their employers. And this whole idea of crunch time and burning employees out and hiring on a bunch of people just to finish a game and then immediately letting them all go, that's not sustainable. You're going to ruin your workforce to the point where who would bother? Unless they're doing it for themselves as an independent, who would bother signing on with a big studio if it's not going to be a career, if it's just going to ruin their lives? Because people who had to move across the country and Telltale just went, whoops, bye, their life is in fucking limbo right now. They didn't just move across the country. They moved across the country to the Bay Area of San Francisco, one of the most expensive cost of living cities in the United States of America, which is another fucking stupid thing that tech companies do. They all have to be crowded in fucking San Francisco, but that's another topic. Still, we need to support game developers forming a union, and people are starting to do this. Because if we don't do something we're not going to have games anymore. This has happened in every entertainment industry over time. This happened with the music industry. This happened with movies and with television. Unionization and consideration of the people who create these things was inevitable in order to keep those things viable. Games are going to have to accept that condition too. Because if they don't, why bother? If you really want to do games, it's more viable to do an independent game. Sorry, it's taking a lot out of me to talk. It's more viable to do an independent game than to kill yourself doing a AAA game. Or those developers, if they don't particularly care about games, they just want to program, there are better options. Hell, they could go do 3D animation for a movie studio. They'll be in a union. They'll have some recourse. If you make working for an industry so unattractive, you're not getting the best people in that industry anymore. And that's how an industry ends. Anyway, that's a little bit there. Sorry I keep talking, but it's literally wearing me out. I'm struggling. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see what else we have tonight. Pushing Up Roses. Oh, this is good. This is a good one. It's not video games, but it is something I fondly remember. God, I'm old. Whee! All right, here we go. Oh, come on. I said here we go. I can't talk anymore, computer. I can't. Figure your shit out. Come on. Okay, here we go. Pushing Up Roses. Radio Dead Air.
When I was young, Nickelodeon was the channel I watched the most. In the morning, I would watch Nick Jr., which is why I felt so compelled to write a video on David the Gnome a little while back.